back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some home room decor DIYs using mainly Dollar Tree products. Whenever I do tutorials like this where there's multiple DIYs, I always like to know which one is your guys' favorite. My personal favorite this time around is this mirror stand right behind me. I think it is so pretty. It is so fancy looking. Like if you're having a party anytime soon or getting married, I think this is a really pretty centerpiece, or you can even put like cupcakes on top of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you do, please give it a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this video to 4,000 likes. Every thumbs up really helps my channel out. Also, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're not, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload. With that being said, let's begin the tutorial.
Let's start with the mirror stand. From Dollar Tree, you want to get one of these circle framed mirrors. The circle mirror inside of this frame is bigger than the normal circle mirrors that they carry. You want to remove the mirror from the frame. Now the mirror is slightly glued to the frame, so you want to slowly disattach the glue from the mirror. Now from Dollar Tree, you're going to want to get a candlestick. They carry different ones. Now I decided to go with this design and the tallest one that they have. Removing the stickers and labels on the Dollar Tree glass can be kind of hard sometimes. So if you can't get all the residue off, just use some soap and a wipe to get it off, or you can use Goo Gone. Different things can take off the residue from labels. Also from Dollar Tree, you're going to want to pick up one of their small circle mirrors. They're usually near the vases or the candles. And then you're going to want to use a heavy duty glue for this. I'm using E6000. Dollar Tree carries Super Glue Fix-All, which works just as well. So what I'm doing is I'm applying glue to the bottom of the candlestick and then placing the candlestick to the center of the small circle mirror. Now I apply glue to the top of the candlestick and then attach the bigger circle mirror. Now for the chandelier crystals, I'm going to be using these ones that I got on sale for roughly $1 at Hobby Lobby. They were 80% off. I'm using a hot glue gun to attach them to the mirror. Now I'm kind of spacing them out so I could put one of the Dollar Tree acrylic gems between each chandelier crystal. Dollar Tree doesn't carry anything that's similar to the chandelier crystals, but all the craft stores I've been to, the major craft stores like Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, Michaels, they all carry something similar to this. You can also find them super cheap on Amazon. The crystals have a clear string at the very top of them. I cut that string off and then I apply glue to the top crystal and attach it to the mirror that way. Like I said, I'm going to be placing gems between the chandelier crystals. Dollar Tree carries the acrylic gems and so does Michaels. You get more bang for your buck if you buy them at Michaels on sale with a coupon. Initially, I applied glue to the very back point of the gem and then on one of the sides of the gem and attached them to the mirror that way. Then I realized it was just easier to apply glue to one side of the gem and then hold it in place until the glue dried, and then it was good to go. So that way you don't really see glue on the back of the gem, which is what I was initially doing. Remember to hold the gem in place so that it doesn't fall off. You just gotta wait for the glue to dry. So that's how I made the mirror stand. Really easy to do, and it's so pretty, and you can put whatever you want on top of it. A cake, cupcakes, jewelry, perfume, it's up to you. Now moving on to this really pretty vase that is perfect as a centerpiece for a wedding. From Dollar Tree, you're going to want to get 2 of these cylinder vases, as well as this adhesive diamond wrap. Dollar Tree also carries diamond wrap you can use just in case you can't find the sticker ones. You just gotta glue it. If you can't find them at Dollar Tree, Michaels has a great substitute and it's only $1.50. You can find it up front near their value items. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your wrap and you're just gonna attach it to the cylinder vases. Now, one sheet of wrap doesn't cover the vase entirely. You're gonna need 3 sheets total to cover 2 vases entirely. You're just going to have to trim the wrap down to fit the vases. Now I'm taking one of these silver candle holders from Dollar Tree and I'm gluing it to the bottom of one of the vases. Then I put some glue on top of that candle holder and attach the other vase, so it makes one really big vase. To glam it up some more, I'm gluing some of the acrylic gems to the candle holder and the bottom of the vases. The way I glued the gems this time was by applying glue to the bottom of the vases and then directly to the candle holder, and then I just pushed the gems right into that. All that's left to do is put whatever you want inside of the vases and you're good to go. I just put some fake flowers. I think it looks really pretty, and I like that it gives it height because most of the time the Dollar Tree vases don't have that much height. Moving on to the Dollar Tree Sunburst Mirrors. From Dollar Tree, you're going to want to get one of their Sunburst Mirrors. I got 3 of these silver ones. They have them in all different colors and shapes. Now what I'm doing is I'm gluing gems to the Sunburst mirror. Now I skipped the gems. I don't make it so that they're all touching each other directly. It's like one gem, skip a little area, then another gem. I glue a row of these directly beside the mirror, and then after I've got that row done, I do another row of gems, but this time I glue them behind the initial row of gems and in the spaces where there wasn't any gems that were touching around that mirror. I'm using 3 of the Sunburst mirrors for this DIY, but only one of them I apply 2 rows of the gems, and then to the other 2 just 1 row of gems. Now for only one of the mirrors, the one that has the 2 rows of gems, I'm going to be gluing them to a mirrored background. So I'm using the Ready board, foam board from Dollar Tree, a white one. Then I take 4 of the square candle mirrors from Dollar Tree and I just place them around the foam board to get an idea of how I want it to look, and then I cut that down using a razor. Just enough foam board that the square mirrors can be attached to. I'm only going to be using 4 square mirrors for this. You can use as many as you like, up to you. Once the foam board is cut out, I glue the mirrors to the foam board. Once I have my 4 square mirrors glued down, I take the main Sunburst mirror and glue that to the 4 mirrors. Now if you end up smearing some of your E6000 super glue onto the mirror, just use some nail polish remover with a Q-tip to get rid of any residue. It takes 24 hours for the glue to completely dry. Once it's dry, it's good to go. To hang it up, I'm using command strips. That's probably what you're going to want to use if you end up using the foam board like I did. Now the other 2 Sunburst mirrors, you can use a nail directly into the wall and hang them up that way, or command strips if you don't want to put holes into your walls. And that's how I made these really pretty Sunburst mirrors. Finally, the tray. From Dollar Tree, you're going to want to pick up 2 of these Silver Platters. They have an oval shape and circle shape ones. Now you want to pick up 2 because with one of them, you're going to be cutting out the sides. You're going to be using these pieces as the handles for your tray. You can make the handles as long as you want. I made 2 that were 4 inches long. Now you want to use a razor, scissor, knife, something to poke a hole inside of these little pieces that you cut out to create an area where your hands can slide through. So to get something that was pretty even, I just used a piece of tape to kind of get an idea of where I wanted the little handle hole to be. And then I just kind of cut around that. I used a razor and I did it very slightly with the razor because the thing is, once you get a hole inside of there, it's really easy to cut this through. So you want to do it very slowly so that you don't end up cutting the entire piece that you just initially cut out. And then it's like no good. I don't know if that made sense. Anyways, just do it very slowly and then just push the piece out. The piece of tape helps a lot with giving you a guide. Of course, you can use like a permanent marker or something on the back to give an idea, but the piece of tape is just easy to just cut out because it's already pretty even, and yeah, figure it out from there. I wanted this to be a little bit more glam, so I'm going to be attaching some marble contact paper to the center of the other tray, not the one that I cut into. I had some leftover marble contact paper from another DIY that I did, so I decided to use that. So this wasn't perfectly even on all sides just because I was using a random sheet and I had to cut it down. Kind of weird. Before I attach the contact paper, I glue on the handles. I apply some E6000 to the bottom of the handles and then I place them on top of the tray. I then take my hot glue gun and I put the hot glue on the back of the handle because the thing is E6000 takes a while to dry. So if you just put E6000, the handle's going to fall right off. So you want to use your hot glue to keep it in place while the E6000 dries. Once the handles are attached, I go ahead and I apply my marble contact paper to the tray. And that's how I made the silver tray. So that's it for this tutorial. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any ideas for me, let me know down in the comments below, or any color combinations that you would like me to do. I'm looking for ideas always. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.